Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going over my step-by-step guide on how to register a DBA in Massachusetts 2 different ways. So the first way we'll look at together is getting the DBA on your own. But don't worry, we'll go through each step together and I'll explain everything you need to know as we go. The second way leaves all the hard work to a professional company, such as Swyft Filings. Now, for those of you who haven't heard of them, Swyft Filings is an all-in-one online platform that has helped countless business owners form their own LLCs, corporations, and get their own DBAs. Another great thing about them is that their team of experts will guide you every step of the way. So if you want to learn more about DBAs and how to get one in the state of Massachusetts, then welcome, you're in the right place. And before we move on, if you decide that you want to try out Swyft Filings for yourself, you'll find an affiliate link down in the description for a bit of a discount, which you won't find directly on their website. So that being said, what is a DBA? A DBA stands for doing business as. Sometimes it's called a trade name or a fictitious business name. It allows a business to operate under a name that's different from its legal name or the name of its owners. But DBAs have another purpose too. They let businesses operate under a name that helps their customers better understand what's being offered by the business. Now, DBAs are solely used for naming purposes. They don't automatically give their owners any legal protection. And a DBA isn't a business entity. If you need help with starting your own business entity, we offer a ton of videos to help you with just that. So be sure to check those out as well. Getting a DBA in Massachusetts, the first step is choosing a name. Make sure the name you pick is unique and hasn't already been taken by another entity in the state. In order to make sure the name you want is available, you'll need to check city records in the town you plan to do business in. You can use the Massachusetts Secretary of the Commonwealth website to find out where that is for you. A trip to the Federal Trademark and Patent Office wouldn't hurt either, or a Google search would work too. Now, Massachusetts does have a few restrictions when it comes to picking out a name. For example, the name shouldn't claim to be a business entity it isn't, or use words that would imply the business was formed for illegal purposes. Now, to use terms like bank, accountant, attorney is going to take some extra paperwork and sometimes a licensed person on staff. Once you have your business name picked out, you can get started on the paperwork. Registration is done at the city level, so the process will look a little bit different for everybody depending on where you'll do business. But for the most part, the business certificate name form will look similar, asking questions like the assumed name you want to use, the business address, and contact information for the DBA. The cost is $65 for Massachusetts residents or $100 for non-residents, and the DBA will last for 4 years before needing to be renewed. The business certificate name form will also need to be notarized, but usually the city clerk's office offers that service in-house, so it's not a huge inconvenience. Now, if doing it on your own sounds intimidating or simply takes more time than you care to spend, there is another option. In my opinion, I would rather spend that time taking care of the other 100 things on my to-do list. That's why I chose a formation service like Swyft Filings to go through this process for me. I've personally used Swyft Filings and found it a good fit for me. But don't get me wrong, there are other great services that I also tried, like Zen Business, LegalZoom, and Taylor Brands. So I'll go ahead and leave some review videos down in the description if you want to learn more about them too. Swyft Filings offers a one-stop shop for LLCs, corporations, nonprofits, and DBAs. Not only do their services help form your business, but they also offer resources to help you run your business. And make changes as your business grows. So what does getting a DBA look like with Swyft Filings? The first step is to select the state you're registering in. The second step is to plug in your contact information, like your name, phone number, and email address. The next step is to enter the business name you've picked out. Then you'll go through the drop-down menu of different business categories. Choose what best sounds like your business. If none of them fit, there is an other option where you can fill in your own. You'll also need to write a brief description of your business activity and type in your business address. Now, in Massachusetts, DBAs are considered public record. They offer a virtual business address you can use that offers 24/7 digital access to any incoming mail, and you can filter out any unwanted mail, which can be nice. Now, there's no obligation to sign up for the service, and the cost is pretty minimal, coming in at under $1 a day. Then you'll plug in the name or the names of who is requesting the DBA. On the next screen, Swyft Filings offers some additional services they can take care of for you, like getting your EIN from the IRS, a seller's permit so you can charge sales tax, and other state and local permits your business might need. Then you'll get an offer from Bank of America to open a business checking account. Now, you're not in any way obligated to accept this, but it's there if you're interested. You'll have the chance to expedite your paperwork too, but I want to mention the time it takes Massachusetts to then process your application is a whole separate timeline. That wait will depend on the state. Finally, in the last step, the application will make its way for processing. So, in a nutshell, this sums up both ways to register a DBA in Massachusetts. By 1, doing it all yourself, or 2, having Swyft Filings do everything for you. At the end of the day, Swyft Filings is a great option for registering your DBA. The process is fast and user-friendly. They truly offer a valuable one-stop shopping experience that offers you more support and guidance in starting your business than you would get doing it on your own. And to me, that's priceless. And that's going to be it for today. I really hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more. And like I mentioned before, if you want to try Swyft Filings out, check out the link in the description to get that discount you wouldn't be able to get if you went straight to their website. And as always, I love hearing from you guys. What are your thoughts on Swyft Filings? Or do you have a question I didn't cover? If so, please drop them in the comments below and I'll do my best to try and answer them as quickly as I can. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.